Hi, my name is Jillian and I am from Wakefield, New Hampshire, and I am here to talk about my climate story. So my climate story kind of starts out or takes place in 2008 when I was 8 years old. And when I was younger, I used to love the winters and I used to love playing outside in the snow. And this particular year, it snowed so much and it was so cold. And there was this drainage area behind my house, and it was very rocky, but it had a really large hill. And my brother and I called it the bowl because it looked like essentially this really large semi-natural bowl. And as I mentioned, that winter it snowed so much, and it snowed so much that the snow covered up all of the rocks, and it was so cold that the snow completely iced over to the extent that we had to actually carve steps out of the snow because we couldn't even climb up the hill. And that winter, I remember getting these massive snow tubes for Christmas, and my cousins came over and we all went out to the bowl to go sledding and tubing, and we would pile three of us on top of the tube and fly down and carve around and hopefully not spit out of the bowl into all of the trees. And it was just this quintessential memory, and I feel like it's what everyone thinks a winter should be. And as the time has gone by, I've noticed that those kind of winters aren't happening anymore. And I have a younger brother who's about 11 years younger than me, and he's never been able to experience the kind of winters that I've been able to experience. And now when I go home and I see the snow around Christmas time, it's barely a white Christmas, and there are still patches of grass that are visible because the snow is not staying long enough, because it's not cold enough for it to stick around. And being able to reflect on that really showed me that climate change is making a really big difference, and it is super impactful. And I just wanted to share my story and talk about, what we're fighting for and what we're trying to get back to, because I would love for my little brother to be able to experience the winters that I had, or at least be able to have my children experience the winters that I was able to have.